Oh my god, I've just filmed this, said bye and looked down and it wasn't even filming, so I'll do it again. Right. Yesterday, when I put a video up of, I think I called it Witchy Ways, because I didn't know what to call it, I was saying about how I came across watching the film Gods of Egypt, and I loved it. It's really good. If you like anything like that, go and watch it. It was brilliant with Gerard Butler in it, and I can't remember his name, but it was really good. So I was getting a bit interested in the gods in that because I'm going on a Wiccan path and you can have deities, I can't keep saying it wrong, or whatever. Anyway, and it's funny I was saying I like the thing of like the moon goddess and the sun god, stuff like that. But when I was watching that, I was like, oh, because he's like, I can't remember if he's the moon god or sun god, his dad's, or is his dad the sun? But anyway, Horus, I was talking about Horus, and you'll hear me say that yesterday. So it was just Egyptian stuff I was looking at. But basically, the film is about Horus and what happened to him and his brother and his dad and everything, is that whole story. And then I went to the doctor's today with my son, so it wasn't for me, but I've just been feeling a bit zapped of energy, just a bit tired today. And I said to my son after the doctor's, right, I'm just going to my sister's for a brew and a bit of a chat. And I was saying to her, oh, have you seen that film? Because we mostly like the same things. Gods of Egypt. It's out last year, so it's really, really good. So she was like, oh, yeah. She went, oh, have you watched that documentary yet called Zeitgeist? And I was like, oh, that thing that Dad was talking about how it pulls religion apart and will blow your mind and make you think, oh my God. I was like, oh yeah, but I fancy watching something tonight. Cause like I've said in posts before, I don't watch much telly. I'm on YouTube a lot, finding out about different things, but I don't watch telly a lot anymore, or the news. I don't watch the news at all. I just find out through Facebook sometimes, or I've seen something somewhere, or heard people talking, or my friends have said, oh, have you heard about it? And I'm like, no. And then they'll tell me. So anyway, I'll come upstairs because I feel a bit tired. I thought, right, I'll get on the bed, I'll have a bit of a snack, and I'll watch Zeitgeist. So I put it on, and I was just like, that's what I always thought anyway. And I wrote bits down, but not gonna. I just think go and watch it. Basically, it starts off about religion, but it starts off with Horus, and I was like, oh my God, I can't believe they've gone straight to the Egyptian bit and Horus, and I was watching it last night and watched the last bit this morning. And just saying how he was born on the 25th of December. His mother Isis, I can't remember the name for it, something, born, she was a virgin, and something about his, there was a star in the east and the three kings or something, and that was before Christianity. Anyway, I'm not explaining that because I've written it all down, equal to pickle dear, but it was just that interesting and all that, and I was like, oh. So it goes through religion and how Christianity came from bits of that, and that predated Christianity, so it was interesting, but what I think anyway. And then it went through that, and then it was going about astrology and where the cross sign came from on there, and the age of Pisces. I'm a Pisces, so I find that really weird. I'm still out in the age of Pisces, and you know the fish sign in is that a Christian? You know the fish sign, religion sign. Some people don't know it's natural Piscean sign for abundance. When they go on about Jesus feeding 5,000 people with bread and 2 fish, and then he met 2 fishermen. They're saying it's a pagan symbolism for astrology. So we've just gone on about different things. You know, take it whatever, don't believe it, whatever. You know, just saying obviously Egyptian beliefs and all that predate all that. So it's gone on about stuff like that. JF Kennedy, it's gone on about the banking system, the 9/11, which what they said in the 9/11 is what I believe. I don't think what they said happened until telly happened, when all that happened. Yeah, basically at the end of it, I was just like, oh my God, that's so what I think. And it was saying as well that at the end of it, it had people saying a few things. It's all about control. If people ever realise if people ever realise the truth of their relationship with nature and truth of their personal power, the entire manufactured zeitgeist will fall like a house of cards, which I believe. We've got to remember we are powerful beings, and the essence is in things and everything, but the essence is in one. When power of, I love this, I put this on Instagram, when power of love overcomes the power of power. Did you say that? You say that again, I don't think I said it right then. When power of love overcomes the love of power, the word, I'm half asleep, right, I'll start again, sorry, it's my handwriting. When power of love overcomes the love of power, the world will know peace, by Jimi Hendrix. But anyway, I just found it got me at the beginning because it was talking about Horus, which is what I was watching yesterday, and I'm starting to look at Egyptian beliefs and different things. I'm quite interested in it because in the path I choose to follow, Wicca, you can do that, go off and learn different things, and it's not like a religion that, I mean, going on about pulling religion apart, but not like that where it's so rigid. You can go off and do it the way you want to do it. It's all nature based anyway. You do the things you want to do. It's not you must do this and you won't get, you won't go to heaven if you do this, that, the other, whatever. You can learn about different things. So I'm learning about that. So I just found it interesting because I was watching about Horus and then that's watching the film Gods of Egypt and the Horus story. And then it's like, oh, I really like that. And I like the saying that was said at the end of the film about he wanted to reign with compassion, love, and, people doing the right thing and being nice to people and so on. That sort of stuff, which everyone should do. Make the world a better place. But because I want to learn about that, it was just funny how when I watched this, that was the beginning of it. It was Egyptian and Horus. So I was like, oh, so that got me intrigued. But yeah, I just watched it and I thought, that is what I think. That is what they're saying is what I believe. That's definitely what I think about stuff. So yeah, even if you are from a Christian belief or whatever, doesn't matter. There's loads. It doesn't matter what it is. You can just check it out, see what you think. Anyway, you might think it's a load of I don't know what I was going to say. Then a load of, codswallop I was going to say, but it's just nice, like I said before, to watch different things, different documentaries. I could watch something on Christianity or something, and I could watch it, and it doesn't really matter what I think, if I believe it or not. I wouldn't be writing nasty comments on the bottom of it, and I've seen some comments on this film, people believing it, people not believing it, but I just wouldn't leave a comment because I'm saying it to you what I think anyway, but there's just no point. Because you probably just get into an argument with someone on there anyway, just can't be bothered, If that's what you believe, that's what you believe at the end of the day. But like I said, it's just nice to learn different things sometimes, so you can have an opinion on things, but to have an opinion doesn't always mean that you have to voice it. Be nasty about it, just believe in what you believe in. And that's that really, but that's why I've always said, like before, I don't watch the news and I don't always believe the government and what's said in the papers, and that's why I don't tend to watch the news and get magazines on, them sort of magazines. It's mainly about that Japanese and the stuff I've talked about before, because I think the media and that will twist things to make you believe certain things sometimes, so we're all under control sort of thing. But anyway, that's only what I think, so watch it. It's good, just see what you think if you fancy watching it, but you've got to watch it from beginning to the end.